Hey everyone, SoulScourger again. Thanks for clicking on the video and supporting. Anytime I get a follow or view, it helps me stay motivated. Though I'll keep producing the content no matter what, but it does help me immensely. And we'll get into this one quickly. Since mostly what you're doing in Final Fantasy is slaughtering your enemies in thrilling turn-based combat, I'd like to go over all your options while in combat encounters. Before setting out, you'll want to put your party in an optimal order. Your party is ordered from top to bottom, and enemies will target the top slot 50% of the time. They will target the second slot 25% of the time, and the bottom two slots will be targeted 12.5% of the time. So try your best to keep your burliest characters up top, and your mages or weaker defense characters down below. When you enter a battle, there will be numerous options you can choose from. Before each round, the game allows you to choose the actions of your 4 party members, then the round will proceed. If you want to change one of your actions, simply press the back button to return to a previous character. Keep in mind that once you finalize your 4th character's action, the round will begin and you can't go back. Your first option is Attack. An attack allows you to choose a target and perform a physical attack with your weapon. The Magic option will take you to that character's magic list where you can choose a spell, then a target, and execute the spell. Click the Items option to use your healing and status ailment items. If you have magical gear, you can select to use it here as well. If you enter the Items menu and press Up, you can see the current character's loadout and be able to use any gear items you may have equipped. Keep in mind that if you have a magic gear item equipped to a character, only that character will be allowed to use it. If you press triangle on any section of the items menu, it will bring up an equip menu. This will allow you to swap gear and weapons around freely and will not count as a turn. On the main combat window, press right. This will show you a couple more options. Defend will use your character's turn to defend, which reduces any incoming damage to that character. Flee allows your party to escape an encounter. Only one character has to succeed and your whole party will follow. Keep in mind that some battles are impossible to flee from, like bosses or chest encounters. Another mechanic I'd like to cover is the auto battle option. In the bottom right corner, it will show you all the actions you last chose for each party member. This is the queue for the auto battle function. Keep in mind this queue does not reset between battles, so the last 4 options you chose will remain in the queue until you choose something else. If you've loaded a save, the queue will be empty, so pressing the auto battle button will simply attack the first target with all 4 of your characters. Now, sometimes when you start a battle, you'll get a preemptive strike. This means you have taken the enemy by surprise and you get to carry out your first turn before any enemies can act. You can also enter a battle and be ambushed. This means the enemy has taken you by surprise and gets to act first before your party can make any decisions. Once you have selected an action for each of your party members, the attack round will begin. The order of actions is determined by everyone's agility stat. Enemies have a set agility value, but for players, a random number is added to their agility. The totals are ordered from highest to lowest, and actions are carried out in that order. At the end of combat, you'll be met with a window that shows how much gil and XP your party has received. The total XP is divided equally among any surviving party members. When you gain enough experience, you will level up. You'll get a bonus to your HP, and some of your stats may go up as well. There is a 1 in 8 chance for any given stat to go up by +1. It is possible to receive +1 to all stats. You could save beforehand and manipulate your stat gains by reloading until you get the ones you want. Keep in mind that some levels have guaranteed stat increases depending on class. That means when you hit that level, a certain stat will go up no matter what. A stat can only go up +1 per level, So if you hit a level with a forced increase, you can't receive any additional points to that stat. HP goes up at an independent rate based on your stamina. It could be anywhere from 1 to 20-ish. As you're fighting, you'll be taking damage and depleting your spell charges. Hell, you may even die. You have no items to fix any of this, so what do? You return to a town and find the building that says Inn. Enter and talk to the NPC behind the counter. For a fee, you can rest there for a night and fully refill your HP and MP. This will not remove stone status, poison, or revive a KO'd party member. In the event you are KO'd, you'll need to head to a chapel. Talk to the man behind the altar, and for a small fee, he will resurrect a fallen party member. You have to do this for each party member individually and pay each time. This will resurrect them with 1 HP, so be sure to do this before resting at an inn. That concludes this brief tutorial on all your combat options. Thanks for viewing. Please like and subscribe. Maybe leave me a comment, say what's up. I'll try to get back to you. I love to do that. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.